Question about Netflix. I picked this one. There wasn't really any news out on it today, but just the trajectory of the move that we've seen over the last 2 years in the stock has been pretty astronomical. But then you look at the earnings reports, and it kind of backs up, the base case for this stock is that they continue to add subscribers. They've got the ad tier. They've locked down on password sharing. So things are going right for this company.
I'm going to give you the reasons why it's going right, but I'll give you the title first, and that is Netflix is hitting its stride. It's figuring out the most efficient way to put things on the air. And the ad tier, think about this. Think about just the ad tier. We can do a whole show on this.
40 million.
From 23 to 40 million. They went from fighting it and reluctance to do it. Now it's their complete focus. Right. On how to do it. And even their CEO was like, wow, we should have done this way earlier than we did. Then you think about global. They're going to other parts of the world. But the most important, sports.
Yep.
There's the next catalyst.
Christmas Day,
yeah.
NFL.
Sports is what they're getting into next, live TV, and that's going to take them to another level. And when they do, just look at the Tom Brady roast. Live, anything live, that was insane that day. My kids were texting me, Dad, you got to get on Netflix right now and watch this thing. The rumor, the next one's Tiger Woods.
Oh,
that's
boy.
the rumor going around.
Yeah.
So, there is just more, and they're getting good at what they're good at. And this live, these short shows, the documentaries on athletes, they're seeing the interest in sports, and they're riding the wave. They're in a good spot. Is the stock overbought? I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But looks like as a company, they're hitting their stride.
270 million total subscribers. You mentioned the international segment. Yeah. That is probably the caveat for a lot of investors is they haven't fully realized what they can over there. Price hikes as far as their subscriptions go, Kevin, they continue to do them.
No drop off.
No drop off at all. Right. And now you look at like Spotify raising their rates. HBO Max did yesterday. Twitch from
Spotify's
Amazon.
Another good story.
Yeah.
What Spotify's doing and how they're expanding and keep doing it, and everything they do, they're doing it right. Spotify, think about this, Tom. iTunes, Apple Music was dominating music. You don't even think about them anymore.
Oh,
they're an afterthought.
I was paying all that money to download those songs.
iTunes is basically gone. Apple Music is an afterthought. Spotify, they went from nothing to dominating music.
Yeah. Added subscribers last quarter, 9.3 million. Versus a year earlier, it was only 1.8 million. Yeah. So you see that continued growth. Their fiscal year revenue growth, they're expected to see about 13 to 15% growth rate. That's pretty good in the streaming space.
They're hitting their stride.
They went profitable before everybody else. Disney said they're going to be profitable at the end of the year. We'll wait and see on that. But let's get